Thank you. Thank you very much, and welcome to everybody. Our innovation today is how we have reinvented the password. And all it really takes is 4 characters that you draw with your finger or a mouse. We're going to show you how that works. But basically, instead of typing your password, what we're asking everybody to do is to draw in their password with their finger and just 4 characters, and that's all it takes. So here's how it works. When you first enroll, basically you choose a 4-character letter or number combination of your choice. And basically what you do is you draw that 3 times. And the pattern that you draw that, the length, the speed, the direction, the angle, and so forth, is unique to each one of us. And we can figure out who you are by the way that you log in with that certain pattern. So what that does basically is eradicates a lot of issues, such as eliminates imposter login, sharing of passwords, fraud because people can't get into your account because they can't duplicate your specific pattern. What it also does is it turns this into a multi-factor authenticator, and that makes it highly secure, and this is the big problem that we're having with passwords. At the same time, it becomes, in a way, a superhero password. The other thing that we want to look at is that the fact that this is a gesture biometric, and basically the name of the product is Biometric ID. So this is, oh, did I mention the fact that there's no hardware that's required, no software downloads. It takes 5 seconds to verify your identity before you gain access to any of your devices and or accounts. And we have 98% positive user experience, and we have 13 million uses across the world right now, and growing. So what we wanted to do today was to just show you a little bit more about what it is that we do. We're going to start with Biometric ID, which first you lock down your personal device or your Windows PC. And basically what happens is you get a drawing screen that you see on the monitor here with Chad, and basically he's drawing in his password. He draws in that password. It just takes 5 seconds, and it's compared to the one that he initially did through the initial enrollment. And basically, voila, he's into his machine, and this could be a replacement for Windows login or an add to. Now Chad is on our website, and he's about to log into a secure page that holds our NDA using Biometric ID, which is what we use for our web-based apps and website access. He might even show us a squash spider approach, which is one of my favorites, which is a superimposition of one character on the other. It looks like gibberish to everybody, but it's really not. It's a pattern that is easily picked up by our software. Next, we're showing BioName, which is, again, we use the same gesture biometrics to virtual signing of contracts, but we do something different than a regular electronic signature because we add the ID verification to this. Electronic signatures really only take a look at non-repudiation. They just tell you that somebody put a stamp in there. We've added the ID verification to this whole piece. There's several ways you can do that. You create a biometric password along with your bio name right in the beginning when you're doing this enrolling. And thereafter, all you have to do is use Biometric ID for every time that you want to access your account. We can also do this in real time with Biometric, as your BioName signature can be compared just by itself. And this is a signature. This is a really great mobile play where you, if you have a pen or a stylus, you're basically just signing in and being able to verify yourself. Last use case is identity proofing with ID verification. Basically, you're taking a bank customer that you might be coming in and you're doing the ID verification of the documents, and we add to that the ID verification that they use with biometric signature. Once they've completed both things, then basically what happens is you use biometric signature from that point on for continuous and repetitive use into your accounts. So, yeah. Last but not least, we have another secret weapon, and it's called our forensics. In the background, we catch a lot of atypical behaviors that go on. We take a look at what OS, what computer, a lot of different things that are coming, and we capture all these behavior patterns, and we know whether you're the registered user or not. And we've become quite adept at this. We catch thousands of these types of users. Here's a prescriptive report that takes a look at a little levity on this, but nevertheless, the report does give us a whole bunch of information, and it's one of 30 different reports that we use to capture the bad guys, and we've been doing that for years now. Special treat is I wanted to introduce you to one of our fabulous clients who's standing in the background. He's ready to come out, and his name is Rich Madison, and he's the Senior Director of Nationwide Mortgage Licensing System. Rich, would you join us, please?
Thanks, Jeff. The NMLS is a system that's used by all state agencies, or excuse me, state agencies for the licensing of mortgage loan originators. One of the requirements for becoming an MLO is pre-licensure and continuing education. And for those of you who are credentialed, we all grown when we have to do our annual continuing education, whether you're an MLO or a CPA or whatever. What we've done is integrate Biosig ID into 1,000 continuing education courses, which are taken by approximately 100,000 MLOs. And what they do is they help to verify that the individual who is taking that education is actually that person. And this addresses a major question that we get from state regulators, which is, how do I know that Rich Madison is actually the one taking his annual continuing education? So between the forensics that you saw and the easy implementation and use, we're a very happy and supporter of Biosig ID. Thank you.
Please visit us at our booth. Thanks very much.